Hello everybody. Today we're going to be doing a walkthrough of the John Bauer Tarot, and this is used. I bought this used. It's in good shape. It's in really good shape, but it has been used. It is low Scarabeo edition. I think it's 2022. I'll have to look. 78 cards with instructions. It's in a tuck box. Comes with a little white book and a little crinkled. But this is the John Bauer Tarot celebrates the art of John Bauer, a Swedish painter and illustrator, 1882 to 1918. He incorporated fantastical landscapes and mythology, into his art, creating a vast, dreamy body of work. Among his favorite subjects to paint were the landscapes of his home country, the folklore of Europe, and the interplay between the two. Amazingly, each piece of art Bauer created started off as a tiny sketch and then expanded out with each iteration to fit the canvas he painted on. He didn't have a favored medium, instead using whatever was at hand during the time. During his career, Bauer painted over 1,000 works of art, many of which can be seen in museums and galleries all over the world today. This deck selects images or parts of the paintings Bauer created to assemble a tarot deck that is meant to be used and enjoyed for its artistic value. As you go through each image, allow it to spark your conversation between you and the message. So there's the card meetings. You have the majors, very simple. You have the minor, chalices, pentacles, wands, and swords. Obviously, chalices, 4 cups. Talks about using the cards. And then it talks about, different languages. So it's in, this is 2022 version. All right, so these are the backs. What a beautiful color. I like to etch these in almost that red. That would be pretty. The Fool. The Empress. Emperor. Hierophant. I'm assuming this is like some type of creature that they're there to gain wisdom from, because that's what I think the Magician, I think it's like the 3 crows, obviously, but then I think somebody's bent down with their arm here. I don't know. I'm going to have to read on this. It's a little confusing, honestly. But again, it's the first time I'm going through it. The Lovers. That's beautiful. I love the colors. The Chariot. They remind me of like little gnomes. I know they're not, but that's what they remind me of. That's some type of buffalo or a goat. Aw, strength. The Hermit. That's beautiful. The Wheel. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. The Hanged Person. Death. These are different, aren't they? Temperance. Let me know if you have this deck, if you use this deck, if you find it easy to read with. The Devil. That's pretty creepy. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. And the World. This is going to take a bit for me because I can't readily, this one I can see Judgment. You know, that one I can see the sun, that one I can see the moon, that one I can see the stars. But like some of these, the Tower, the Devil, Temperance. It's just like, that's a tough one. It's going to take a little bit, I think, for me to get it. And the World. We start with the swords, and they do have a depiction of the sword down here. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. That's different. It's usually the boat. She's walking. It looks like her feet are bloody. Seven of Swords. The Eight of Swords. Nine. Which is usually your nightmare card or your anxiety, worry, stress. So you can definitely kind of see that there. The Ten of Swords. I find that interesting with the rainbow because it's usually your one with all the swords in your back. The Knight. I'm not sure how they list these. Okay, so that's the Page. The Page has the knight helmet, and then the knight has the horse. I love the horses in this. And then you have the Queen and King. Then we are on to the Wands, Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Hmm. That's interesting because it's usually this stability in the celebration. Five of Wands. 6. Like, I think some of these really speak, and then some of them are kind of hard to see the interpretation. 7 of Wands. 8 of Wands. That's cool. That's a pretty card. 9 of Wands. 10 of Wands. You have the Page. The Knight. The Queen. And the King. We go into the cups, or the, what did they call them? Chalices? Yeah, chalices. So we have the Ace. 2. 4 of Cups. 5 of Cups. It's really pretty. 6 of Cups. 7 of Cups. Your choices, decisions. It's like, there's that one down here, and then this one doesn't want any part of it, or maybe that's part of their decision. The 8 of Cups. 9 of Cups. 10 of Cups. The Page. See, to me, that's hard to get a Page of Cups on. The Knight. That's beautiful. That's really pretty. The Queen. That's pretty too. I can read all on that. And the King. Then we have Pentacles. That's cute. I like that. I like how it's carrying pulling it by the beard. Are they Pentacles in here? Wands. Swords. I'm pretty sure they're Pentacles. Oh yeah, let's see. Well, I'm saying them all, but that one. Like the Chalices, the Pentacles, yeah. Oops. It's like a buffalo. I like that. 2 Pentacles. 3. Four of Pentacles. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. It is funny how, you know, what did they say? 1882 to 1918. And then, you know, someone comes by and takes snippets out of the portraits to make the tarot. I think that's amazing. Page of Pentacles. Knight. Queen and King. Interesting. Very interesting. And we have standard. So it is a little bit smaller, shorter and thinner than your standard tarot. Cardstock is, you know, it's semi-glossy or semi-shiny and pretty thin, honestly. I love Scarabeo. All right, let's see how it shuffles. Yeah, I knew it was going to slide. It's going to riffle shuffle really good, but they're going to slide because they're a little slick. They do riffle shuffle well. I'm going to pull one card and read out of the book to see how it reads. Not do a reading per se, to see how it reads. Oops. I guess we're going to pull 3. All right. So we have the Ace of Cups. We have the 7 of Swords. And then we have the 8 of Swords. All right. Okay. So 8 of Swords is where you are, you know, you feel helpless, you feel trapped, and things are, you know, bigger in your mind than they are in reality. And the 7 of Swords is, you know, somebody taking something from you, somebody getting away with something. And it could be, you know, where this person came down from the castle and took something they shouldn't have. Of course, that is normal meanings. And then you have the Ace of Cups, new start, new beginning, new love coming in. Again, it's hard to depict in this picture. Let me know if I'm wrong. I just, okay. So we have Swords. And these are very brief, so this won't take long. 7 of Swords. Of course, it's the last one I turn to. The 8 of Swords first, and it talks about a moose stands guard over a sleeping maiden, meaning feeling safe and protected. Trust your other senses. Security is closer than you think. So that's kind of different meaning than the normal 8 of Swords, which is feeling trapped by your thoughts. Things are kind of bigger than you think they are. Feeling safe and protected. Trust your other senses. Security is closer than you think. That is the meaning of the 8 of Swords. And then the 7 of Swords says, a knight rushes forward on horseback. The trail is long and troublesome and being done at a dark time. Meaning, act with integrity, move with purpose, and pursue a correct path. And then you have the Ace of Cups, or chalices in this book. 4 figures bent over the side of a ravine. One figure pours life-sustaining water from a barrel. The water seems to never stop. Meaning, feeling refreshed, overflowing emotions, let the world receive your gifts. So that is, I think, true to course. But that's a little interesting. It's almost like I don't know, just the standing guard. Okay, here's the standard 8 of Swords. And that's what, you know, when you're feeling trapped, you're feeling like you can't get out situation. And then that tells you that you're safe and protected, which you are here too, but you don't realize it. Anyway, I just found that interesting. I'll have to read a little bit more in there. And, you know, this may be its own system, but it doesn't say anything about that. Use the information in this booklet to jumpstart your tarot experience. Each write-up includes a quick summary of the story captured by the card, as well as a list of upright meanings to jumpstart your card interpretations. I mean, I guess, you know, when you see this card, how do you feel? I would feel that it's imposing. There's something, feel like something's over you, even though you might not know what it is. But if you have moose in your area or have seen moose, they're massive. They're very intimidating. But anyway, there you go. This is the John Bauer Tarot. Let me know if you have it. Let me know if you've edged it and what color. And let me know if you like it. If you read with it, what do you pair it with? Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.